So today we have a very unique and wonderful guest on our first episode.
Oh my God.
But I'll let Taiwo do her thing and introduce who he is to us.
Beautiful one. So, audience, are you ready? I'm about to introduce a very phenomenal man. A very distinct man. When I say this man is the only person, he's capable to come talk to us on the maiden edition of the podcast. He is a dynamic life development coach. He's a gospel filmmaker, a purpose-driven speaker who has an annual event called Ignition.
Wow.
And they have over 3,000 persons under that. He helps this individual discover life, purpose, live their purpose, understand why they are here, make them better persons, inspiring and dominating their various fields. So, ladies and gentlemen,
This person.
are you ready to receive our guest for today? So, ladies and gentlemen, make welcome Mr. Ajayi
I feel like it deserves a standing ovation, but that's it.
Yeah. Anyway, we have a clapping ovation today. Very good.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much for having me on this show.
Thank you for coming.
It's a pleasure.
How are you doing?
I'm very fine. How about you guys?
Well, very, very good.
Well, I can see that already, and I can see the matching, So good to be here.
Thank you.
So
very
good to
much.
have you. Now let's go right into what we have for today. I have this example or a story that I'll be reading out. And I want us to, deliberate on this together and share what our thoughts is. My fiancé and I were going to get married in just a few months. I opened up to him and told him about my past as the pastor advised. I told him my body count at that time, which was 10. Meanwhile, I've been serving... I just said 10 guys.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Just 10. Meanwhile, I've been serving faithful in the church since childhood. We had some issues moving forward and we broke up. That's like different from, the body count, whatever.
Amen.
Only for this man, who claimed to have loved me, go around telling all the brothers who attempted to approach me about my past and body count until the news got to me.
Wow.
His family was mounting pressure on him to get married, as the other girls in his life kept living. So he came back to
Really?
plead that I take him back.
Like, seriously?
Awesome.
I mean, it is doing too much. When I confronted him about, spreading the news of my body count to the church brothers, it was all defensive, saying he still loved me and didn't want anyone else to take his place.
Wow.
Wow.
I find it difficult to trust him with my life if you could go around telling people about my body count. Should I take him back? What do you think I should?
Honestly, first off, I would celebrate the courage of the lady for, opening up such vulnerability to the guy. So it spells that she's ready to go on a lifelong journey and with truth in place, And that's why I said I celebrate her courage for opening up. But I mean, that guy, we need to talk about the guy.
Why do you think he was doing that?
So fine, I understand that you guys were together before.
Yeah.
The reason why they really separated was not stated, right? So she was just saying something came up.
Yeah.
But for you to really, in the first place, accept this lady to be your fiancée, not your girlfriend, not just somebody you want to while the time with or play around with, but somebody you want to spend the rest of your life together with. And you accepted this person, something or that came up. Yes, of course, anything can happen in the course of the relationship. And the next thing you did, after the breakup, was to start telling everyone that are potential, partners for this person. I mean, that's way too much. It's way too much. It's unfair. It's uncalled for. It's immature. All right, and I can't say the brother has done well. Of course, he hasn't. Now, to think that this same person, after pressure from his parents, from his friends, from his loved ones, to settle down, still coming back to meet this sister, The same sister you have told the whole world, of course, the whole world in quotes, that
The entire church.
Exactly.
she had 10 body counts already. And first off, what was he thinking?
Exactly.
What I can say to this guy did not really love the lady. Because tell me how you can say you love somebody and then you can do that to her and now come back again and expect her to still trust you. I mean, that's a lot.
The lady trusted the guy.
Initially,
to entrust that story
exactly
to the guy.
Exactly.
The guy might have flopped, but the trust is still there for the guy to come back.
This is no ordinary flop.
Yes, it's no ordinary
It feels like Taiwo knows the guy. No, Taiwo, is there something you're not telling us? Like, you know the guy.
Audience, let's have
There is no way that was a mistake.
It's amazing
You
your man
told not
still
one
came
person.
back.
What the hell do you mean he still came back?
He came back to this lady. That means there is something about
Did you
trust
notice
that is still solid in the relationship.
Forget trust. Did you notice that this guy, he did not come back before there was like pressure from his parents. He came back after he had other options.
No.
The girl was still single and waiting. Everybody else that was coming to meet this girl, he was telling them, wow, 10 people. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And he was having other people. So because none of them was staying, he settled for what was available. And he knows that some women are so vulnerable. So don't say it's a flop. He intentionally did it.
Everybody's prone to make mistakes.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Everybody can make mistakes.
Okay, so
Mr. Caleb,
I get.
you're a man, right?
I'm a man.
Mr. Caleb.
Mr. Caleb,
But
mistakes can happen.
This is too much. To be honest, this is too much. Okay, talking about trust. Let's talk about trust, right? We need to really know what trust is. Like it's you trusting somebody's character. It's you having confidence in somebody's character, having confidence in somebody's should I say actions and inactions. You understand? So now you said you trusted this person in the first place.
Yeah.
Now, there's a saying that communication is the bedrock of every relationship.
Yes.
But the truth is, trust is the backbone of every relationship. So if truly the acclaimed relationship they had before had a backbone of trust, then I don't think that guy would actually do that in the first place. So there's this something that that trust
And that's why
is
I'm
shaky.
saying that we don't have a context to the story.
Listen up. This guy went. When he came back, what was the excuse? He said, "Oh, woman of God, what I was doing was to try to protect you from other guys." In my opinion, he's playing mind games. He's gaslighting. I'm trying to protect you, so you should still feel loved.
Oh, he wants to come back today.
So was it
What are you
like?
saying?
I think. No, of course, Taiwo cannot be. The only thing I'm suspecting is that Taiwo knows this guy. Taiwo knows this guy. Taiwo. Don't mind the camera.
I don't know.
Tell us
I
what's
don't know the guy.
It's
I know the
just
guy we're
me
talking
and
about
just
the
assume it's me and
Just,
Triumph.
we'll cut this part out.
Just tell us. Do you know this guy?
I don't know the guy.
Are you sure?
I don't know the
Take
guy.
for example, if this guy had to be somebody close to you, what would you do? What would
Mr.
you
Claire, don't
advise
put me
him?
on spot.
There you
Don't
go.
put me on chest.
So it's a lot. Trust is really lacking here. And for me, I can't say that this lady should go back outrightly. I can't say she should go back outrightly. Reason being that it's possible for her to forgive him.
Yeah.
You understand? Because now when you check the word forgive, there's give inside. So forgiveness is given. You get it?
Yes.
But trust is earned. For him to even justify his actions, that he was trying to protect her, then he is not being trustworthy. He's not being truth. He's not being truthful. And when we talk about trust, for example, now even for that lady to regain that trust, for her to heal, for her to come back, she needs time. She needs the truth, and she needs to test it. So she needs that 3T: time plus truth plus test. There's a saying that so time reveals truth.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
So the authenticity of his coming back.
Yeah.
will be revealed with time.
Time.
I mean, she had to stay, she had to heal
Yeah.
because she's really broken. So she had to give herself time to heal. That's time now.
Yes.
And in healing and giving it time, she's going to know the truth
Of why he's coming back.
of why is coming back. His aim now, his objective now. Is he really coming back to stay, or peradventure is just coming back to just?
So there's no
You understand? And I think the lady should not do something like should I say pity party now or something like that. She shouldn't pity him. Of course, who should be pitied here?
It's the lady.
That's it.
Actually.
She's vulnerable. She's been in that condition already. But she shouldn't even put herself in that state. The truth is, she can still get married to the love of her life. I'm not saying the same guy. I'm saying the love of her life.
Who is the love of her life? Who is the love of her life?
I don't know the love of her life. I'm still suspecting Tyrone.
Me too. I won't give it up.
So she needs time, she needs truth, and she needs to test it. Test it. You know, she has to test it. So there's a saying about test too. Test and that time will tell, right? So the test of I think I got something here. So let me just read it to you so that I won't just so I wrote here while I was preparing. I wrote here, time is a revealer of truth. All right, and truth stands the test of time. You get it? So time reveals truth. Truth stands the test of time. Now, another thing I wrote here is that truth is built over time. That's what I was talking about. She actually giving it time. She doesn't really have to come back and say, okay, I'm just coming back because I need to marry. You understand that many people want to do that.
Yes.
Because she has also waited and waited and waited. I feel like, okay, the next thing I want to do now is to just settle.
Get married and settle. Yeah.
If she settles with this man who is not to be trusted yet, she can still end up being jilted. And that will be 2-0.
So the first one is
time will tell. Time will reveal truth. I want us to take something. She said that she had 10 body counts while serving faithfully in the church since childhood. So it's not just the guy that is breaking our trust here. This woman or this girl has an issue. She broke our trust. We believe that every church girl is supposed to
be chaste.
That's the word. Chaste. Do you understand? So how did you go from let's say the first time was a mistake to you're still 7? That means you're giving us this notion that we should not trust everybody we see in the church.
Just like Mr. Caleb said, I think I would say that trust takes time. So you can't assume that everybody you meet, just because of what happened to you in the past, all of them are evil. If you have that notion, if your mind is so hardened towards them, other truthful person that you can trust will pass by. You will notice because you have hardened your heart not to see people who are genuinely there, so that you can be vulnerable with, that you can trust with, that you can open up to, and know that they will still cover you and they will still believe in you. I would just say that give it time, relate more with people, and either you like it or not, one day. One time, anytime, someone may eventually come that will trust you genuinely and will not break your trust, just like other persons have been breaking, your trust.
But do you know that some people come into the church because they want to get married to daughters of Zion. And some people who are already in the church, they hope to God. They've served God all their lives. And when they are praying, it's not like that old thing that God was telling that prophet that you can marry Ashewu. This one, we all know that this is Sister Dupel in the church. And, we just trust that God should, give us his choices. That, maybe Sister D is not a very fine baby. You understand?
First off, we never can tell how it all started. You understand? True. So the foundation. And because we can't tell what happened to her, either she was forced or she willingly did it. So whichever way, the deed has been done the first time. Then the second time, one thing I find out in all my years of experience in coaching, in counseling, let me put it that way, people like this in this category, is that, when it all starts, either knowingly or unknowingly, you see that these people have a notion, they already have a bias in their mind. Number one, they feel like, I'm no longer a virgin. In fact, they begin to judge themselves already. So from there, they say that I don't think anyone can marry me again. So that's where the problem starts, really. So that's double problem. And so the devil will keep feeding them with lies that, what you were keeping has been taken. So there's no point keeping anything again. So from there, they now continue to, because of the lies of the devil they've heard, so let me just do it again. And another thing, biologically speaking, when the hymen is broken already, there is a more hunger, a want for more, a thirst for more.
I can't control.
Yeah, it becomes really almost uncontrollable.
Difficult.
And that's why couples till their old age. They don't tell us, but then.
How are we supposed to know? Are you a couple? No, I'm not.
The truth is, it's there for us to enjoy at the right time. So when these things happen, even them, they don't trust themselves again.
True.
So you can imagine when you don't trust yourself, because you know that now you are more vulnerable and anything can happen
to you at any time.
And then that trend continues on and on. And after it, I'm just trying to bring up the point how she got to 10.
Where she is now.
So she got to that point, but whichever way, she's back. The truth is, it's hard as a brother to take it in. So maybe the brother maybe we should even think from the lens of the brother. Maybe he's trying to be like, can I still trust this sister?
This person after
maybe it's one of those underlying issues that brought it. They didn't tell us everything.
Exactly.
So maybe it's one of those underlying issues that
he thought he had moved on, but
exactly. This sister. Although she may have moved on, she may be living fine now, but then maybe that thing keeps coming, and then one day they just broke up. And he trying to, I don't accept the fact that he said he's trying to protect her. But he's trying to kind of protect other brothers according to him. He's kind of protect them that don't fall in love with this sister, don't go in a relationship with this sister and all. But then we should come back to the scriptures. We should come back to the word of God. We should come back to God. The Bible says that if anyone is in Christ, is a new creature. All things are passed away, and behold, all things have become new. So I think the brother judged that too early, or judged that too much, and didn't allow God. I mean, I don't think all things are passed away with this sister, and then he made his decision. So it's not fair enough. We should still bring down everything we are doing, every action we are taking, bring it down to the scriptures. What would Jesus do? Remember the story where Jesus was seated with his disciples. I don't know if it's with his disciples, but he was seated, and then a woman was brought.
Yeah.
See the scriptures. Now, this woman was brought. She was caught
in the
act of adultery.
Yes.
Or fornication, whichever way. Now, the question is, where's the man? Where's the man that was having it with her? So it was more like a planned work. Now, another planned work to have a setup for Jesus, to test Jesus. Okay, what would Jesus do in this kind of situation? And they were already ready to crucify the lady. They brought her. She must have been naked or almost naked. And then Jesus was writing on the ground. And they were like, okay, we want to see where this will land. But what Jesus said was something that surprised even me myself. So he said, if there's anyone among you without a sin, let him cast the first stone. So that question, and there's no bigger sin.
Yeah,
that's the truth of the matter. So the brother is saying this sister has 10 body count. He was once a sinner. If he's not a believer, he was once a sinner. So somebody that has 10 body count and somebody that is stealing, they are going to the same fire. So what is of course, but we know that some things, of course, biologically, like Yoruba used to say, that the scar will never look like the skin.
Exactly.
You understand? So I don't want to speak Yoruba on this podcast.
So,
But you understand?
I don't know if it's a proverb, the one always says, she's like, Dokun batija lodara, to batija od madisiso. Joakma.
That's where I was going. So what it means that the scar will never look like the skin. So these guys, they couldn't say that they had no sin, and they have to live one after the other. So my question to the brother too is, brother, if you have no sin, then it would have been better if you did this.
Talking from sorry to quote you.
Yeah, it's fine.
But are you now saying that communication in relationships strengthen their trust?
Communication strengthens the trust, of course. Open communication. They've had that conversation.
But in this case, they had the conversation.
They've had the conversation even before the brother said, I was going to go along with you. So, I don't know. We didn't really know.
I think that the thing is, people don't move on as quickly as we think.
You think they can.
Exactly.
Sometimes even you don't know that. Like you said, time reveals. Some things are still there. It's not one small thing that doesn't have meaning. That will not happen, and you're like, I'm done.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, like, I feel like we should move on from this brother issue right now. And let's move into trust in relation to general life. Because I believe there is not only relationship people that
deal with this issue of trust, right?
At work.
At various fields,
in
spaces,
schools, most especially among women. I can come to you, I speak to you about my husband, the next thing, someone else is telling me what I just told you. And some people now get so uptight that they can't speak to you about anything, and they prefer to like die in silence rather than to speak out to somebody. What do you say to people like that? And what do you say to people that do not know how to hold their lips? Like, if I'm speaking to you, I'm trying to confide in you. You're like, you're being a therapist now. And I'm speaking to you about, like, my mother. Let's say, I'm speaking to you about probably one of my father's, workers, and say, okay, this person, he's being sexually abusive and all of that and everything. And then you are showing empathy and concern. And the next thing, Mommy, pastor has heard of it. Everybody, you're telling me you're trying to help me. But I'm trying to just break free. I have a problem, an already existing problem already. But your inability to be able to secondary school that good isn't receptionist, keep secret. There's one business study stuff that they used to say that time. And your inability to be able to contain this information that I've given you. I feel like if you cannot hold yourself, there are some lines and areas of work that you should not even consider. Do you understand? Yes. Some people go ahead. I'm saying this because I want you to, want every other person to learn.
You need to learn.
And everybody knows.
I think there are two sides to this. Let's start from the aspect of pastors and people like that, people in authority like that they have the information. All right. There are two, for me personally, because I've been in that shoe before as a student campus leader, you understand? So at two various institutions, I think 3 now. So I've heard a lot. I've seen a lot, you understand? So, and what I think is that sometimes the Holy Spirit invades us in ways we can't control. It can affect, it can bring about some sort of information based on times and seasons of need. And now, the Holy Spirit will also provide you wisdom enough to be able to put it down in a way that is not destructive, constructive rather than destructive. And to be honest, even when you want to put up or put out such information, it must be that the person has passed that stage. The person is far beyond the stage. Such that even if that person is in the congregation, no, pastor is not saying this thing, but my leader is not saying this thing to spite me, you understand, because he has my information. Because I can imagine sitting down in a congregation and pastor is saying what I told him in confidence, and I'm still struggling with it. And that's what we see in churches, in denominations. That's what we see. And you see youths like that, especially youth, they can't contain their hunger. They leave the church. They leave the place of where they live. In fact, if they don't step out, that may be the last time they will be in that gathering. Because what is lacking is love. Because truthfully speaking, if the pastor loves the member, if the leader loves the member, then he wouldn't do such thing to hurt the member because he had such
Access
information. He had, so it's privy to such information. He shouldn't use it against the member. So love is lacking. The members don't feel loved and they go out. Now, so I think I've kind of balanced into the pastors now. I lost my line of thoughts before I got to the pastors. I started from the pastor.
That you're confiding.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. One thing we should note is that age is not maturity, as we know, as we've heard several times. Age is not maturity. So that somebody is older, that somebody is in a higher position, does not mean the person is matured. All right. And now, you should not at any point in time give your information to everyone. Like your private information is not for everyone. So, and that's where discernment comes in. So you are discerning to know that, okay, who should I share this information with? Me, for one, a lot of information I have, and by the help of God, and I also pray to God to help me to be matured spiritually and intentionally. So rather, I help the people walk through their healing process. You understand? That's why I started from the point that, okay, there could be some time I may be ministering in another region. Another region that this person is not even there. This information will never get to this person. This person, even if this person is watching this, they won't even feel bad. Because that they are hearing something.
It's their story.
They may even know it's their story, but they know that no, even for this person to share this story, it's because I'm out of this situation, on the process of going out of it. And that's where the maturity comes in. So people find it difficult to trust people. In fact, many people have bottled up their problems.
Exactly. What do we do about that? Because I feel like the most of us...
It's a challenge.
The most of us find it very difficult to actually open up to people. Exactly. And it's not tough skin. It's not hard guy. Exactly. It's that we don't trust what's going to happen next.
You know, these things start from home.
Okay. Tell me about it.
Yeah, start from home.
Family.
If you look at some of our homes, especially in this part of Africa, you understand? So you find you find out that when you tell your parents something, you just, mommy, I did this. The kind of beating way they will give you. So you understand? So, and even talk about our ladies, our young girls, when their uncles, their close relatives begin to touch them, when they tell their mommy, the mom says, keep quiet. You don't know what you're saying. And from there, they are building some sort of resentment in those children. Like, there's nothing I can tell these parents that they won't believe. And many of them, we can't even, we never can tell how the lady started, whatever the lady we're talking about before. So from there, so it starts from home. Just like you say, charity begins at home. Trust begins at home. So when there's a problem between the parents and the children, they can't trust themselves. You understand? So the children, most important, they can't trust the parents they can't trust the parents with their information. You realize that there's a problem already. And it comes into the society where they can't trust their parents. They say, I can't tell my daddy. I can't tell my mommy this thing. So you are the one I'm meant to tell about this now. So it becomes an issue already. Becomes an issue already. And moving on, you realize that this begins to multiply in the society. The trust problem. Trust problem. So what do we do in this kind of situation? Just like I said before, we need discernment to know who to communicate with. Not everybody should know about our private issues. There are some specialists. There are some therapists. There are some people God is helping in terms of counseling, people who have gone through trauma and sort of stuff like that. And then these people are there to help people. They have track records of people they've helped over time, and they can do this again with the help of God. So, and also, God is the ultimate healer, right? For anyone who has ever been in any situation where they find it difficult to trust again. Because the truth is, like I said, trust, forgiveness is what? Given, trust is earned. And trust, once shattered, it's very hard to come back together. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of truth. It takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of tests. So, but the truth is, trust can be regained.
Wow.
Trust can be regained.
My God. I think you need to have a relevant person for our guest today. Whoa.
It's God.
Mr. Kelly, before you go, will you answer us? Will you come back to our podcast if we call you again?
Of course. I'm coming back.
Such a very insightful session.
Such an insightful.
Insightful, that's the word. And I really trust that our audience have had an amazing time on trust issues. We talk about testing, being truthful, give it time, and see that you would heal again. And it taught us how that Jesus is the ultimate healer. Once you start to work the process with him, and talk about people who can help us out of that situation, that people break your trust doesn't mean there are no other persons in the world that you can trust.
Exactly.
There's here 1,001 person that you can trust. And we trust that with this, you're able to navigate your relationship and, of course, begin your trust issues again.
But of course, we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah.
What do you say to Dupe? What do you think she should do? Should she accept
Exactly.
him? I should chill with that.
It's back to this.
Should she go on?
I don't know whether I'm supporting me. Block him. Block that brother.
Are you for real?
Block him. What am I
Okay,
doing
so
there?
you're saying block him.
Block
so
him.
Tao is saying,
Say
marry him.
block him.
So I'm saying, allow God.
Okay, allow God.
We are back to this God again.
Back to basis, actually.
It's God.
It's God.
It's still good.
So
I would just have come to the end of the maiden edition. I really hope that you had such a lovely day. I enjoyed myself. And I think I learned a lot of lessons too. Please do not just listen to this. Go over it again and again. And ensure that you inculcate all the lessons learned into your everyday life and situations. It was such a honor and a pleasure having you,
Thank
Mr.
you,
Kid.
Thank
And to my host, let's do this again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, to when us to come to your screens again, do not to subscribe, like, share this our video. My name remains Triumph Ayolua Oyewoli. I love that you call me TSA, the Savvy Anchor. I'm a beautiful host.
My name is Taiwo Oyeleye, the Global Lady MC on AMIC. Until the next episode of IC, I love you. Bye.